Hi, this is Gwen Peterson. I'm a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life. And I wanted to make a video in regards to something that keeps coming up for me with a lot of my clients and potential clients. So I have people who always are saying that they think that they either have an eating disorder or they have a sugar addiction. And while luckily our program helps stabilize the blood sugar, which in turn, when your blood sugar stays stable, you never have your blood sugar dropping for your brain to trigger you to go get sugar to bring up a blood sugar low. So that's one nice thing about our program that helps you then, when you keep that blood sugar stable, now if you're starting to trigger, you can start assessing what's happening right now, what was going on in my day, did I not sleep well, did I not drink enough water, did I have a bad day? And that's why our program really helps you assess what else is going on in your brain and how it attaches to food. But another thing that I have really realized about most people is we do have eating disorders at some level. You may not be anorexic, you may not be bulimic, but we all have thought processes in our head attached to food, which are addictive behaviors. So as I started thinking about what is the most successful addiction recovery program out there, it's AA. And when you go to AA, what's the first thing that happens? They assign you a sponsor that you can reach out to when you are feeling like you are going to give in to your addiction. Well, when you start our program and you're working with a coach, your coach is technically your sponsor. But that's only step one of the addiction recovery process. Step two is you get stable and you get clean, which is what you start doing when you're in the weight loss phase of our program. But when you get clean in AA, once you get to the point where you're stable, you then become somebody else's sponsor. So now that creates an additional level of accountability for you to not fall off the wagon because someone else is depending on you. So when people question whether or not that they should coach in our program, or they feel like they're not at their goal weight yet, or they don't want to do an MLM, which, side note, if you still think this is an MLM, you have not talked to your coach about why we are not an MLM, and that's a whole nother conversation. But the reality is if you have an eating disorder addiction, which a majority of us do, just like in AA, your next step is most likely becoming a coach. Now, you do not have to become a coach like me that's helping a lot of people and people turning into coaches and turning into an actual business. But the reality of your life is you have people in your world that are desperate to get healthy. And they do not know about our program, how we have the components of healthy body, healthy mind, healthy finance, and our community. So please take a minute to seriously think about your journey, your longevity in keeping your weight off. And chances are, when you think about the fact that most of us do not have the ability to put the level of accountability we need to stay clean, because we let our little chatter in our head tell us that my kid was in the hospital, I deserve food out of the vending machine, or my kid got in a car accident, I'm just gonna go eat whatever and I'll start fresh tomorrow. Those are the things that make us relapse. Just like an alcoholic, just like a heroin addict, we all have that negative self-chatter. And so if you choose to help a few people in your health, in your world, get healthy, it's not a financial thing for you. Yes, you'll end up earning some extra money in the meantime. And if you got 5 friends healthy, that would cover your cost of your food every month. But take the whole financial piece out of it and take the mental health piece of it and look at the fact that if you're yo-yoing on the program, your next step might be becoming a coach to help put that level of accountability in that you're struggling to put on yourself. So I hope that clarifies a little bit about why so many of our coaches are successful, is because it just creates that extra level of accountability that they need to stay on the right track. Hope that clarifies a few things. Hope you're doing great this week. Bye-bye.